I'm Dr. S.P. Shinde. Today I'm going to start unit molecular spectroscopy. Spectroscopy, we already studied what is meant by electromagnetic radiations in the previous module. In this module, we are going to learn about what is meant by spectroscopy and details about the spectroscopy. So in spectroscopy, first of all, you must know the definition of spectroscopy. Spectroscopy is nothing but the interaction between light or radiation with a matter. So the spectroscopy is nothing but the interactions between light or radiation with the matter. So the interactions between light and matter are studied in spectroscopy. So before going into the detail about the spectroscopy, you must know what is meant by light, what is meant by matter, and which type of interactions are taking place in between the light and matter. So what is meant by light? Light is the electromagnetic waves which oscillate in a space. So light is nothing but the electromagnetic waves oscillate in a space. Oscillate in a space. So before that, you must know what is meant by wave. What is meant by wave? So suppose this is a one wave. This y-axis contains amplitude. And x-axis contains distance traveled by that wave. Y-axis contains amplitude and x-axis contains distance traveled by the wave. So here, this is an example of sinoid wave. In this wave, somewhere maximum amplitude is there and somewhere minimum amplitude is there. This is crest and trough points are there. The repeated maxima and minima is observed in the wave. The distance between these two maxima or these two minima is called as the wavelength. The distance between two maxima or two minima is called as wavelength, and it is denoted by lambda. It is denoted by lambda. This wavelength is nothing but the length of one wave. This is length of one wave. Suppose this wave will start from this point and ends at this point, then the wave, one wave, the length of this one wave is nothing but the wavelength. You can try to connect this wave with the electron. As we know, atom contains nucleus at the center and electrons are revolving around the nucleus. So electron is here in a stationary orbit and electron is moving from, suppose this, from this direction, from this point to this point here within a stationary state. Then you can try to correlate the motion of that electron with the wave. So at the initial stage, suppose electron is here at a distance r from the nucleus. After some time t, suppose this electron moves from this point to this point, then the angle made by this electron, the angle made to the original position is theta. Then this angle is 90. So this is 90 degree, or this is nothing but the pi by 2. Or here the angle is 180 or pi. Here this angle is 3 pi by 2 or 270 degree. At this point, after completion of one circle or one oscillation of one revolution, electron comes to the original position by making an angle 2 pi. So, after complete revolution of electron, that is after complete revolution of one revolution of electron around the nucleus, there is a formation of one oscillation from this point to this point. That is, there is formation of one wave, and the length of that one wave is called as wavelength, which is denoted by lambda, and the unit of wavelength is nanometer. It may be meter or centimeter. In this case, we have considered a sine wave. So, at initial stage, here you can compare this position of electron with the wave by using an trigonometry. So, for that you can consider this as a sine wave. So, at the initial stage here, if electron is at the original position, this is the initial position, at that time angle is 0. So sine 0 is sine of theta. Sine 0 is 0. So the position is here. The amplitude is 0 at the original point. After making an angle pi by 2 or 90, here sine 90 is 1. So this is the point here. Sine 90 is equal to 1. So this is 90, this is 0. So now electron is at this point. When the electron is at 180, at that time sine of 180 degree is, sine of 180 is 0. Again electron comes to this point. Here this is pi. After that, electron moves from 180 degree to 270 degree. So sine of 270 degree or 3 pi by 2 is minus 1. This is the position where the amplitude of this wave is minus 1. This is plus 1, this is 0, this is minus 1. And if this electron comes to the original place, at that time the sine of 2 pi or 360 degree is 0. So after completion of one wave, one revolution, there is a formation of one oscillation or one wave, which is denoted by this sinusoid wave. Now, what is meant by frequency? This is called as the distance between two crusts or two troughs, or two maximum amplitudes or two minimum amplitude is called wavelength. Then what is meant by frequency? Frequency is nothing but the number of full waves passing through a reference point within second, or the number of full waves pass through a reference point per second or per unit time is called as frequency. The frequency is denoted by mu. The unit of frequency is per second. that is number of cycles per second, number of full waves passing through a reference point per second. So this is per second or hertz.